Hi, my name is Eric Mazalwicki, and right off the bat, can I get a show of hands to see how many of you eat breakfast in the morning? Okay. I know growing up, I needed breakfast in the morning. If I didn't have breakfast in the morning, I was clocked out by 11 a.m. I was big into sports, school, a lot of activities. I needed that breakfast in the morning to help me get through at least lunch. Um, the biggest misconception growing up is that eating breakfast is better than not eating at all, but it's more important as to what we eat for breakfast rather than if we eat at all. Because growing up, there's the sugary cereals, the frosted flakes, the cocoa puffs, the muffins, the chocolate muffins, the blueberry muffins, loaded with preservatives and sugar. Eating a healthy breakfast in the morning can help academic and physical performance. How many times you have standardized testing at school and the teacher goes, hey, make sure you eat a good breakfast this morning, or make sure you get a good night's sleep, have eggs, fruit, anything, and they don't say like have cereal or muffins. And I know growing up too, I was big into sports, and we had sports in the morning, and I knew if I didn't eat before sports, I was nauseous. Even sometimes I threw up. Uh, the morning, like a piece of fruit, eggs, toast, anything like that, kind of like is really good for you rather than just having like a sugary cereal or not eating at all. A healthy breakfast goes such a long way. And then just because you're eating an unhealthy breakfast doesn't mean it'll make you feel better. According to an article by the Environmental Research and Public Health, it is better to not eat at all than eat all those sugary breakfast foods such as muffins or cereal. And this is really important because people like, oh well, I had breakfast this morning, I had cocoa puffs, or I had this or that, and it's like, well, what did you eat? And they're still not feeling like energized because there really is no nutrition to like take away from those kind of foods. Cereals and muffins are loaded with preservatives and really don't have any nutritious value at all. And then sugary meals make you lethargic and not as focused compared to eating a good breakfast, like such as like some fruit, yogurt, eggs, toast, stuff like that. And then a good quality breakfast is essential in a teenager's life. The brain is developing and body growth happens during this time in a person's life. Nutrition is super important. It's like this is the point where like this is like making or breaking your whole life, and you really need to make sure you take care of yourself rather than just like not taking care of yourself at all. And then breakfast is the first part of a person's day. I mean, like you might as well like set the day off right. Like eating breakfast, like you have 12 hours ahead of you, whether you're working or going to school. You got to make sure like you have enough energy to last throughout the day, or at least lunch, because I know sometimes like when I'm in school, I'm not eating for like 6 7 hours after breakfast. Like that's a long time. Or like even like snack on after that, but breakfast is just so important to me, and like it's gotten to me where I am today, and I don't think I would be in this mood if I didn't have breakfast before this record or this speech. It's just I know I need breakfast. I would assume that most people do. I know some people don't have the time to or don't have the money to, but there's just so many great options out there to even just like get after, like apples, fruits so cheap, eggs cheap, bread is cheap. And then if there's anything like I want you guys to take away from this for the next week, I want you to go out of your way and make a 7 day plan of a healthy, nutritious breakfast each day and to see where that gets you. Thank you guys for your time.